Hello friends, in this video and the following videos, I will be suggesting a few steps and a few techniques for improving your mental focus. I would like to start off with a short story. When Swami Vivekananda was in America, he went out for a walk and he saw a few boys standing on a bridge, taking aim and shooting at eggshells which were floating in the water below. The boys fired several times and they missed, hitting the eggshells each time. So Swami Vivekananda asked the boys if he could try a few shots, and the boys handed the gun over to him. Swamiji fired 12 shots, and each of the shots fragmented and broke the eggshells each time. The boys were surprised. So when Swamiji gave the gun back to the boys, one of the boys asked him, "How did you manage to do it? Have you done any shooting before?" Swamiji replied that he had never ever fired a gun in his life. So the boys asked him, "Then how did you manage to do this?" Swamiji replied that whatever you do, if you concentrate your mind 100% or mentally focus 100%, you will never ever miss the target. In our case, we have to concentrate 100% or mentally focus 100% on our sights. To achieve mental focus 100% on each and every shot you fire, the first thing that you must do is to keep your emotions aside. Unfortunately, this does not happen with most shooters. When they're firing a shot, their mind is on the result of the last shot. If the last shot is an 8, then they are emotionally ruffled. They become emotionally unstable. And instead of having a clear state of mind, the emotions related to the bad shot clouds their thinking. As a result, this has an effect on the shot which they're going to fire next. Now they want to shoot a 10. So again, the emotion comes into the picture. If the shot is a 10, if the last shot is a 10, then they get excited. And once again, the emotion gets ruffled and it clouds the mind. And this prevents you from focusing 100% on your next shot. The first step that you must take in order to develop 100% mental focus on your shot execution is to avoid scoring. Now, in CO systems or electronic target systems, this becomes a little difficult because the score is on the monitor and the series by series score is also provided. But this is not impossible. You can train yourself not to score. 99% of the shooters, when they're shooting a training match or an actual match, they are stuck in their scores. When they start off, they start counting each score and the effect it will have on the result of the first series or the second series, the third series, and so on till the sixth series. When you get stuck in your score and the result of what it is going to have on your ultimate score, you get emotionally disturbed. So you have to train yourself not to score. Yes, when you fire a shot, you know what the result is, but it should not arouse any emotions in your mind and body. If you overcome this habit of scoring, you will find that every shot you take, you will be free of this emotion and you will be able to concentrate 100%. Now, I know this will not happen from tomorrow, but you have to start training yourself. Start with each series. Try not to score a couple of series and gradually learn not to score the entire record series. After some time, what will happen is you will realize that your mental ability to focus 100% on your shot execution improves hugely. Now, I will tell you the biggest problem, the biggest hurdle that a shooter faces. See, 99% of the shooters are stuck in the scoring system, in the scoring method. As a result, they get embroiled or get involved in this emotional cycle of up and down, the good feeling and bad feeling, which, as I told you, disturbs your mental clarity. Once a shooter says he would like to adopt the system of not scoring, suddenly he will feel completely flat, like a soda bottle whose cap has been opened and has been left out for a few hours. So all the gas and all the carbon dioxide gas escapes, and when you taste it, it tastes completely flat. This is what is going to happen to shooters who decide not to score. The whole essence of their shooting will disappear. And this is something which they do not like at all. So they will go back to scoring. But if you persist, if you continue, if you develop this habit, slowly and gradually, you will learn to replace this emotion with another emotion. And this emotion is the joy of executing each shot as perfectly as possible. This should be your goal. Instead of getting emotionally entangled with the score of the last shot and spoiling the next shot with expectations of shooting better or a higher score, you will be able to have the mental clarity and the mental focus on each step of your shot execution. Now, shot execution in pistol shooting comprises of several steps. The first step is taking stance and position. The second is gripping. The third is lifting the pistol onto the target, coordinated with your breathing. The fourth step is getting your sight alignment correct. The fifth step is getting very good focus. The sixth step is to reduce the arc of movement when the sights come in the aiming area. And the seventh step is trigger operation. And the eighth step is the follow through of the first seven steps. If you don't change your grip and stance for each and every shot, then the first two steps can be avoided. And after each shot, you can go straight to adjusting your grip slightly, very slightly, just to relax the tension in your grip. And then the second step would be lifting the pistol onto the target, and then so on. Sight alignment, focus, reducing the arc of movement, trigger operation, and then follow through. And this can happen for 10, 12 shots or depending upon the ability of each shooter. These are the steps in your shot execution. Once you remove the emotions out of your system, you will be able to concentrate far better on each of these steps. When you take a grip, concentrate 100% on getting the feel of the grip. When you lift the pistol up, coordinate it with your breathing, you are 100% concentrating on lifting your pistol up and onto the target. When you are concentrating on sight alignment, it is 100% making sure that the sights are aligned. And so also with focus, arc of movement, and then the final trigger operation. And finally, the continuation of all steps, which is follow through. But if you're emotionally clouded with the result of the last shot, you're not going to be 100% focused. So even while you're taking your grip, you're thinking of the next shot, or you're thinking of the last shot. And that 100% concentration on getting the correct feel of that grip will be slightly less than 100%. When you're lifting the pistol up and follow the next few steps, if you're still emotionally clouded with a little bit of tension or negativity, it is going to affect all these steps. The 100% which is required for short execution of each of these steps mentioned before will not be there. And as a result, your shooting is not going to be phenomenal. It's not going to be great. And then when you keep the pistol on, you check the result of the shot. Once again, you get emotionally clouded, and this vicious cycle goes on. But if you keep the emotions aside, don't score at all, you will find a lot of improvement in your mental stability and clarity. You'll be a little bit more relaxed. You'll be more focused. And this is what you need to develop. Stop scoring. Yes, check the result. That is inevitable and unavoidable. You can be aware of the result, but don't think about the effect it will have on the score of the series and how the score of the series will affect the ultimate score of your match. This is, again, as I said before, easier said than done. It takes a lot of discipline, a lot of mental discipline. And this is what most shooters find it extremely difficult to adopt, because the entire shooting career, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever, is based completely on scoring. And so the entire psyche, their shooting system, the mental shooting system, is based on this scoring, which is the carbon dioxide gas in the soda. It charges them up, that emotion charges them up. And if you remove this gas, you remove scoring out of their system, the entire shooting, the drive towards the shooting will become flat, like the soda bottle which has been opened and kept aside for a few hours, resulting in a very tepid taste. There's no taste to it. And this inner discipline is the most difficult thing to achieve. And I find that shooters will continue scoring. They may try it for a few sessions. They may try not scoring for a few sessions or a few shots or a few series, but then they feel like fish out of water. They're in their comfort zone, which is not really a comfort zone. It is just a vicious cycle. You need to break out of it. You need to imbibe this discipline. To get out of this vicious cycle, you need to change. Try out this suggestion sincerely and seriously. The results don't happen immediately, but you will see the result of not scoring. You will see a great improvement in your mental focus, and your shooting will definitely improve by and by. Don't expect the results overnight. They will happen after 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Maybe it may take you months. But if you're prepared to do this, you will see the results for yourself. So, till the next video, thank you and goodbye.